Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly M1 Finance dividend account review. Balance on the account is $48,790.68. Overall, I am down substantially in this account. As you can see here, net cash flow, so how much money I've put into the account, is actually $52,700.29. And you can see here, I'm down $3,900. So pretty significant. And I'm not sure when, if ever, I'll be in the green. So not happy about that. Let's look at the performance for the week. The account was down, not shocking, 0.30% or $142.01. Let's look at the allocations. SCHD was actually up 0.87% or $211.66. Realty income was down 2.88% or $385.64. VGT was up 0.13% or $10.49, and VTI was up 0.92% or $21.48. I don't know what's really been going on with realty income recently. They have not been doing well. I do really still believe in the company, but I'm not going to lie. I've just been getting a little bit nervous with just my exposure in it and how it's not doing well. And I know with these companies, you have to pan back and think 5, 10, 15 years, not what's been happening for the past 2 weeks or even a month or 2 or even 3, right? You have to think years and years with these companies, but it does make me really nervous. So what I went ahead and did is actually reduce the portfolio allocation to realty income even more. So now, as you see up here, SCHD, I have allocated at 70% of the portfolio. It's currently at 51.8%, and then realty income is now at 28%, and it's currently 26.6%. So I just did some research in terms of like REIT exposure, like how much of your portfolio should be exposed to REITs, just given the decline in realty income. And all of the research that I read, the recommendation was 5 to 15%. So I think I'm very overexposed. Even at this 26%, right? This is still a lot above 15%. But again, I still believe in the company. So I'm going to keep it here for now. So with this allocation change, it just means that all future deposits, probably for the next several months, will go into SCHD, which I'm really happy about. And it might be later in the year, it might be more like October, November, December, when money starts getting invested in realty income just based off the allocation. But also what I'm ultimately thinking for the account is to have SCHD be like 80 or even 90% of this account, and realty income be 20 or 10%. My gut is telling me SCHD 80 and realty income 20. But we'll see. I have a lot of investing that I need to do. Okay, let's look at the activity for the past week. So on April 10th, I deposited $100. I got one buy. It all went to SCHD. So I got 1.37 shares. Then on April 13th, that was a payday, I deposited $1,450. All went to SCHD. Got 19.86 shares. And then on April 14th, my realty income dividend payout, $54.63. Again, I really do believe in the company and I love the monthly dividend. And it has really grown a lot in terms of the amount. I remember when I was getting $30-something a month, and now I'm like $54, which is great. But I just have to be really smart in terms of my exposure to REITs, because Realty Income is a single stock. That's the other thing that makes me a little bit nervous about it. So it's not an ETF, it's not a mutual fund or anything like that. It's literally a single stock. And it's just a lot of exposure to a single stock. So I'm happy I reduced the allocation, but also happy I got this dividend. This dividend was not invested yet. It will get invested next week, and we'll talk about that shortly. And then on April 14th, I put in $50 and I got 0.67 shares of SCHD. And if you go back to the main portfolio, here's the Realty Income dividend that I was talking about. $54.63 will get invested. And that's all going into SCHD, again, because of the new allocation. And that is it for this week. So again, the increase was because of the deposit I made. So if we look here, we started at $47,332.69. I put in $1,600 for the week and still had a loss. So if it wasn't for my deposit, I would not move up in terms of overall increase in the balance. So it's just a little bit disheartening because I'm just like, okay, everything is me so far. The stock market hasn't been helping with anything. So we'll see. The stock market is like having a bad roommate who doesn't like help clean, who doesn't wash the dishes. And you're doing all of that. And you're like, okay, why am I in this apartment with you? Because you're not adding any value. Because it's all me. So we'll see. I know obviously the market is not doing well. There's a lot of accounts that are down, but I'm just like, okay, like it's been a while now since the market's been down. When is it going to be up? But yeah. All right. Thanks for always listening and checking in with me weekly, and I'll catch you next week.